Welcome to a zerok match between, in the red, it is Helwor as cloakbots, avenging my name and all that, versus in the blue, it is Atostic, also with cloakbot. That means it is a cloakbot mirror. Atostic beat me just before this. This is a live match for once, and I hope that Helwor wins, because, well, Atostic just beat me badly. Anyways, going for wind early, because it is a like 0.5 wind floor map, or at least this position is, because of the extra tiny bit of hill, even just extra on top of like just this floor, where it is already 0.4, alright, so already not that bad. And going forward with Conjurer immediately, both players are doing that for the juicy reclaim. 17 eco for Helwor right now, because this Conjurer is walking, because it had already gotten some eco. And oh, Helwor already losing one glaive early. This one is just going to be healing up by 20 a second, so very, very quickly. Meaning that, well, they're even, because, well, Atostic loses one on this side. No, the sneaky glaive was spotted. Sneaky, sneaky indeed. Thing is, Atostic does have a little bit more wind than Helwor, and even though the wind is very low right now, should give them a slight edge. And both players are going to be floating some metal because, well, they are reclaiming, they're expanding without any real eco around it, while Helwor is getting a couple of wind generators, whereas Atostic just isn't. Just plain maxes, meaning bad for overdrive, but it does expand quickly, which is a nice benefit. Could also lead them to like access a little bit, but nope. Wind picks up in time, so both players are not, well, not in a big danger of accessing. Helwor is a little bit, but that also depends on just that Conjurer like reclaiming. Close though, so should kinda watch out. Commander is still just expanding on the little choke points with a couple of Lotus and a quick emergency wind generator. 1.1 energy, 3 of them, so we'll have enough energy for their metal. So may not have accessed anything, may have accessed just a tiny bit. No, nothing at all. Ooh, already going for sneaky glaives under the area cloak from the Conjurer. Could be very nice, though nope. Already cancelled that because it costs energy. So you don't really like to use it. Well, at least if you're not actively using it, it's probably not great. Both players already going for imps as well. Nice thing about imps is, of course, being able to stun large groups of units. And over here, well, just with the commander close, a couple of Lotus close, if these decide to try and move in on the little hill on the ramp, they will get stunned, they will all get cleaned up by the Lotus. I wanted to say same thing over here, but all of those glaives have of course been moved. And oh no, you spotted it? Or you're like, well, double Lotus, that's just too scary for me. Probably that last thing, since yeah, double Lotus is indeed scary. It really, really is. Eco still really similar. And both of them are also like expanding with multiple imps, 2 of them at least over here, and a third one there. Atostic seemingly placing them a little bit more strategically, with like one on the ramp in front of a factory, and the other one on the ramp over here with those Lotus. Nice pick off there by Helwor. And double Conjurer, if those were spotted, could be nice. And over here, that's the power of the imp. Stunning at least 3 of the glaives, and all of them have been cleaned up. Over here, well, Max and Solar already gone. And, oh, they might just... Nope, okay, they're not going to meet. Alright, good. Over here, this really depends just on who takes the better fight. Though, right now, it's a little bit hard to judge, but yeah, seems very similar indeed. Alright, as expected. Conjurers should really get out of the way, though. Oh, just barely not going to uncover them. would have been another 220 value that is now going to be creating more eco or could be reclaiming, since there is still quite a lot of reclaim. 300 here, 450 there, and of course 200 over there from the fight from earlier. Multiple reavers are already coming out for Atostic as well. Helwor only has one. Oh, actually no, this one is even from Atostic, okay. But they are countering nicely with Ronins, alright. Are you actually planning on building any reavers or are you not? No, just a couple of emergency Ronins and that's it. Okay. Glaive gets sacrificed, okay. But probably did see the Ronin switch from Atostic as well. And you of course know about the reavers. Nice engagement here for the reaver though. Yeah, you're countered by Ronins and all that, hey? Not with a high ground advantage. Because you spotted them, they did not spot you. Over here, the reaver just barely getting out and will also be healing up quite quickly. By 20 a second. Not as strong as with the glaive. Just comparatively speaking, since well, it's a cheaper unit and it's a stunt. A way more squishy unit. And reaver though. That's a sneaky reaver. That one was not stunned and the other one is actually not stunned either. It was just the Ronin that were stunned. This one was stunned slightly. The other one just wasn't at all. Well, at least not majorly. So once the trees start, or like the Ronins start speaking machine gun, yeah, you have to watch out with your glaives. Yeah. Because yeah, those reavers could have been very good though. I'm surprised it is, well, still almost losing 500. Ooh, that hurt. That was all of their glaives. Right. Over here, reaver is just barely not going to survive that. Alright, it just stopped running. So a couple of, well, relatively exposed Ronins are actually cleaning house over there. Still, no reavers coming in from Helwor. At the same time though, Phoenix with air switch from Atostic. Interesting. And okay, that's one stun. And second stun. Where's your follow-up? I mean, this one will get cleaned by the Lotus. The other one won't. And you don't really have anything to clean it up with. Over here, well, Phoenix is doing a great job at damaging its own team, I guess. Because, well, Atostic felt they were so far ahead they could lose it? I don't know. Probably was worth it with the glaives that were there. Did not really know how many there were, but oh well, that's fine. Over here, once again, well, Commander as well. That is a little scary. And Phoenix is not going to clean up Fusion. However, that's 1 and 2 caretakers soon to be gone unless they are very good at healing each other. They're going down very slowly, so I think they will barely stay up. Though it will be close. Yeah, 20 HP for this one. Way closer than it should have been, maybe? Not sure. And Phoenix once again coming in. Just bombing a little bit of wind. But of course that is worth it. Except for the fact that you lose your Phoenix. Due to the sneaky gremlins. And then 140 versus 460 is not worth it. Over here, Ronins are also doing a great job. Might just be worth it to fire on those with your Phoenix. Disrupt the Ronins. And allow your reavers to just move into the enemy base. Of course, with all of those sneaky imps, that is going to be difficult. Commander is dead. And nice dodging with those glaives, though it is not dead. 100 HP only. And now the Phoenix. Bomb the Ronins. So all of a sudden, yeah, that commander, it is still heavily damaged. And it could still go down to just like one sneaky glaive that comes from the side. Yeah, that could happen, though I don't see it happening very soon. Since, well, Helwor doesn't really have many glaives to waste, so yeah, it's a little bit risky, of course, trying to go around, since the commander does have its radar up. Glaives on this side, also really scary, but they might just get caught out by these imps. Question then, how is Helwor really going to respond? And also, Helwor, you've got a couple too many conjurers, I feel. Unless there is a lot to reclaim, and there is 300, but yeah. You've got a lot of them. Okay, Helwor. Do the noticing and do, you mean stunt half of them, that's still really good. Though these glaives need to come in. Glaives need to come in, Reaver needs to come in. Pincer them. Kinda passive, and all of a sudden, yeah, glaives once again ready to go. Clumped up gremlins do just barely not, well, not barely, do not take down the phoenix, but do all go down to the other phoenix, to the second and third. Okay, so, is this imp going to be better, or is it just going to hit its own team? It is okay. Take your glaives, clean them up, alright. Still though, Atostic has so many, yeah, it's not that easy to just move in there and kill them. Couple of exposed Ronins once again. Enemy has more of them by now, and that's a good imp, though still spread out glaives, so most of them still get through. Thing is, double loaders over here does, well, deal 300 DPS, thereabouts. So they do get a couple of kills over here, but not that much. Wasn't an insane raid by Atostic. Over here, well, also moving in against a very flamey phoenix. I don't see this going well for Helwor. I mean, you didn't lose too many, only like 4. Issue is that there are just too many units over there to really do anything. Even with these moving in, they're just going to get stunned by the imp, so I don't see it happening right now. Scary glaive numbers from Atostic as well, once again. Ronins are just going to be outranging and like shooting down all of this. Yeah, there are a couple of pickets outranging the Ronins, but still. Over here, indeed. Phoenix! Come on now. Glaives got stunned, and these glaives are just kind of passive, though I get it with like Stardust coming up and like 4 loader turrets already. And the possibility of imps, of course. Conjurers moving forwards in a line move, not something you often see. Going to get up a little bit of very exposed eco, but I guess it works. And dead commander. Did not even take down that many. I mean, 1700 value, sure thing. It's not going to be enough to keep Helwor in this game. I mean, eco is still not looking too bad. 27 or like 27 versus 27. They're not too bad, but army value and all that, total value 5,000 ahead for the Atostic. And army value, yeah, almost triple army value. I'm sorry, but the Ronins are just going to be outranging this, outranging the Stardust, killing a couple of Conjurers first. And then it is pretty over. I mean, Imp is just easily able to get in range here, since Ronins are not designed to fight it. But you've got no units to clean it up. Yeah, 2 reavers, but there are too many Ronins still alive and healthy and like ready to go. Yeah, 2 reavers are not going to be enough. And even like 1 second, they are already back in the fight. Swarm the reavers, and even your glaives are able to take good engagements. Stinger will slowly go up, but it will not be here in time. So this, well, stronghold, I guess, is going to go down slowly. Stardust is already gone. And then a couple of bursts and the loaders are gone as well. You might be able to trap a couple of the Ronins in here, but I don't see that, well, helping you out too much. And your first Phoenix is now out. I mean, it did clean up those glaives really nicely. Almost getting like even attrition over here. A good value fight. If you're able to get the reclaim, I guess it could be worth it. Though I don't see it happening anytime soon. I mean, Your Phoenix will be rearming and will be able to start throwing napalm on those Ronins. Atostic still just has a lot of value. Even just 3 Phoenix over here. Move in, kill the fusion. Could very well damage... Hello. Missed something? Not sure. Maybe. Oh! That one. Sneaky little conjurer. Oh! Commander, under fire. I guess. But I don't see it. What? Oh, there. I am actually just that blind. Right. I play terribly a GG. So I guess someone else will have to defend my honor. Because Helwor is not going to do it. Does the fusion really not go down to 3 direct blasts from Phoenix? I guess they weren't that direct. A heady Nico while taking even fights throughout the game allowed them to snowball into a victory. Early plane switch also helped out massively.